Hi all you Waters, welcome back to Macros Monday. I'm Coach Jason.
And I'm Coach Joe.
We want to start off on this Macros Monday by saying that we are not medical professionals, so we want to make sure that you understand that going into this for your actual diet. So moving forward, we're going to actually break down your macros. So what are our macros?
Our macros are our carbohydrates, our proteins, and our fats.
Good. So last week what we had you actually do is we had you record your calories in an app that you could find online, so like a MyFitnessPal or a journal. That way you could actually see how many calories you're taking over the course of the day. What we'd like to look at is from a web point of view, if you look at your actual plate, we want you to look at a 40-30-30. So 40% carbohydrate, 30% protein, and a 30% fat. So talk about a little bit what that would look like in terms of carbohydrate, protein, and fat.
Yeah, sure. So, and when Jason says your plate, if you go to MyFitnessPal, you can click on the diary, and then you can look at like the nutrition view, and it'll have a circle, much like a dinner plate.
Correct.
And so what it looks like, guys, is really, a palm full of lean protein on your plate. So, I guess the standard is what, like a 3-ounce portion of red meat would be like a deck of carbs.
Yeah.
4-ounce portion of chicken's roughly the size of your palm. If you kind of ball it up. And then you should have about 2 big handfuls of vegetables, which would be a healthy carbohydrate source. If you've just had a workout, that's a good time to have a more traditional carbohydrate source: oatmeal, rice, potatoes, those things. But in general, we're looking at 2 big handfuls of vegetables, and then about 2 tablespoons of healthy fats, excuse me, which is about the size of your thumb. So you take that out, that's roughly what your plate should look like on a meal-to-meal basis.
Yeah, that sounds good. And so that's just a good starting point for you. If you were to come into it with us, we'd actually have a better way of actually narrowing down your goals, and that would be able to give you some SMART goals, so that way on a daily basis, you would actually be able to look and dial in on your calories.
And that's really important because nutrition is extremely individual. What might work for you may not work for me. It might not work for you. So, having somebody come in and tell us their goals and show us what they've been doing really helps us to be able to determine what's the right path for you, which is really what nutrition is all about. It's very much a you journey.
Absolutely. We will see you next week.